Good afternoon, fellow tankers. I'm Commander Denalii, and today we're taking a look at the Skoda T-25. Skoda T-25 is a Czechoslovakian tank. It is classed as a medium tank, and this thing, you can have a lot of fun in it, especially at when you're top tier in a tier 6 match, and especially when you get the final package on this thing. Now, the tank doesn't look that bad. You know, it's got some nice curves around the hull, everything like that. But anyway, let's take a look at the stats. So this has a 500 horsepower engine, which gives this tank a 21.6 horsepower to ton ratio. When you're driving forward, your maximum speed is 60 kilometers per hour, and in reverse, it's 20 kilometers per hour. You have a 20% chance of getting caught on fire if you're shot in the engine, so use fire extinguishers. The gun on this thing has a base reload of 8 seconds, a base aiming time of 2.1 seconds, and an accuracy of 0.38. Your maximum elevation in this tank is 20 degrees, and your maximum depression is 10 degrees. And this does have a 3-round clip. So, as you can see, I am reviewing the final package. The rotation speed of the hull is 30 degrees per second, and the terrain resistances are not that bad. 1 for hard grounds, 1.1 for medium ground, and 1.9 for soft ground. So the turret has a base view range of 360 meters, and it can rotate at 36 degrees per second. The radio, located in the front right of the hull, has a signal range of 710 meters. As far as ammo racks go on this tank, you have 3, one in the back of the turret and one on either side of the hull. Be careful of that because you can get ammo racked. The standard rounds on this have a minimum penetration of 99, maximum penetration of 165. As far as damage goes, your minimum damage is 83, and your maximum damage is 138. And the shell velocity of your standard round is 900 meters a second. When you switch to premium rounds, your penetration goes from minimum 99 to minimum 139. Maximum penetration goes from 165 to 231. It does the same amount of damage, but your shell velocity is 100 meters a second quicker. So it's great for sniping. As far as your HE rounds, you got 29 to 48 millimeters of penetration, and on a penetration it does between 131 and 219 damage. And it has a 4-person crew. As far as armor goes on this tank, there is not a lot of it. You can bounce the stray round here and there, but don't count on it. So as you see, most of the tank is just paper. So I would suggest either using this to flank targets that are engaged with friendly tanks, or to snipe and stay hidden behind bushes. The great thing about the Czech tanks is the view range and the camo factor, so you can definitely snipe with these tanks. So yeah, as you see there, the best armor you have is on the front and the sides, and it's not the best. It's pretty poor for its tier. So as you guys can see, it has some pretty good stats for tier 6. You know, as long as you're not out in front, you know, fighting heavies face to face. Here you guys can look at the stats for yourself. Fires 15 rounds a minute. You know, not a bad tank. And there's the first package there if you want to compare it. You guys can pause and compare all you want. Yeah, like I said, it's not a bad tank. So I do camouflage binos and repair kit on this because people tend to track me a lot. So I put the repair kit on to fix those tracks a little bit quicker. Anyway, our first map here, we're on Severogorsk, and I mess that name up every time, but that's alright. And we started in the north. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the 1-2 line, and we're going to fight in the top of the mountain over there, the hill, whatever you guys want to call it. And as you guys can see, the reload on this is not abysmal. It's not bad at all, actually. And as far as consumables go, I use a small repair, a small first aid, and a fire extinguisher. because this thing does have a pretty good chance of getting caught on fire. And as you can see, it's not horrible at climbing hills either. We were going about 20 kilometers per hour while we were going up a steep incline. Looks like most of our team is going this way, so we need to get up here, spot some targets, and get some damage out. So first customer is a Cromwell. We'll miss our first shot, but as you see, we'll put 2 shots into him, and then we'll back up while we're reloading. And he'll put 1 into us, but we're reloaded, and we'll put 2 more out of 3 into him. And then we'll start reloading again. Next one is a T-25, and we only need to put 1 round into him because the rest of the team hit him pretty good. We're just kind of waiting for someone else to pop up, and they're not going to, so we're going to go for another quick reload. So we're just pushing up here, letting that other medium, get up and spot targets, and he gets one-shotted by a KV-2. So we're going to go up here while he's reloading and see what kind of damage we can do. Well, we got 2 out of 3 penetrations on him, so that's not that bad. Try to get a couple more shots into him. And nope, not going to happen. He got behind cover. So we're going to reload 1 more time. And these guys are going to go around the right side, so I'm going to push this side. And he's not faced towards me, so we'll put 1, 2, 3 more rounds into him. And we're already on 10 penetrations, and that's one of the great things about this tank. So here we're just trying to find another target. We don't want to stay parked for too long. Unfortunately, my binos aren't going to come into effect very much in this game, if at all. Tried to get a shot on the Hardy. That's not going to happen. There's Wolverine. We'll just hold the trigger down. And yeah, he got killed, but we'll go ahead and just get a fresh clip in there. So I'm going to go for this tank destroyer that's down in the little riverbed. It's a ARL V39. It's the French Tier 6 tank destroyer. And if we can get behind him, then we don't have to worry about very much. And yeah, he's just going to steadily try to run from us, so we'll just do a 7-second reload and put 3 more rounds into him. And we'll finish him off. So next we see a Black Prince, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to some premium rounds because he has some pretty good armor, and we want to make sure that we penetrate as many shots as possible. Alright, he's not faced towards us, so we can pop out and put a couple shots into him. And there we go, 3 penetrating shots, and we knocked out his engine. Or damaged his engine, I should say.
Enemies looking right at us.
And he fires through the building, so now we can fire 3 more rounds. Hit him in the ammo rack as well. And we just about killed the Black Prince by ourselves. So that's nice to know that you can take on a heavy tank like that and just tear them apart. Especially when they're 1 tier higher. So yeah, now we're just going to try to chase down this last guy, put some rounds into him. And here we go. It's the American Tier 6 medium tank, the Easy 2. So we'll just auto-aim. We should have just aimed all 3, because that 3rd penetration would have got us the kill, but that's alright. We ended with 23 penetrations, which is phenomenal.
Great job, man.
Alright, we had 23 penetrations, which gave us 2,441 damage. We assisted for 516 damage. We destroyed 2 tanks, and we got high caliber and our 99% mastery. Here's the team stats for anybody who wants to see that. Alright, let's get into our next battle. Oh yeah, forgot to tell you, we made 40,000 silver and 2,300 experience. So, you know, it was pretty good battle for us. So here we go. We're in a tier 6 battle this time, and yeah, this is a pretty good map to play when you're in a tank that has an autoloader. There's plenty of places that you can pop out from, put 3 rounds into somebody really quickly, and then you can pop back behind cover and do it all over again every, 7 or 8 seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop up to the middle over here, see what we can spot, and do as much as we can damage-wise. Looks like a lot of our team's going down the 1-2 line. We got a few tanks that are going up to the north, and I like going to the middle here because then you can support your team on either side, wherever they need the extra tank. So first things first, we're gonna pop up over this ridge over here, see if we can't unload a clip into somebody. Oh wait, we see a tank destroyer, a Hellcat. And we're detected. So yeah, right now I don't have 6th sense on this tank. I ended up changing my cruise around, so we don't really want to be out in the open like that and get spotted. Anyway, tier 4 light tank, no problem. He went from full health to 0 health in about 4 seconds. So next up we have an OI, just auto lock him, and then we'll do a reload as we back down because we don't want to stay up there too long and have him put a derpy round into us. He's taking flanking fire from our medium tanks that are off to our right now. It looks like his gun's pointed that way, so we'll pop up and do that again. This time we're going to aim and go to play.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And put our 3rd round into the T-25 down there. And as you can see, you can tear people apart really quick with this gun. We've got another OI down here, the T-34, and it looks like a Hetzer. So we're just waiting for the right time to pop out and put some shots onto somebody.
Ready to fire on target.
And we'll go ahead and get that Hetzer.
Looks like that one went right through.
3 rounds, and he is now dead as well.
They've spotted us.
We got a T1 heavy down here as well. His angle, we might not penetrate some of our shots. So we're taking our time aiming, and yeah, we didn't penetrate but one of those 3, so we're going to switch to our premium rounds, and nobody's really pushing around except for that T-34. But he backed up, so we'll hit the T1 heavy, and then the T-34, OI blocked that shot for us. So we're going to go back to standard rounds now, and yeah, as you can see, this tank is mobile, it's got a decent gun, reload is not, horrible, it's very manageable. So now what we're going to do is we're going to push up behind this OI, we're going to use him as mobile cover, and then we're going to pop out and try to shoot some more people in the face. And that was just a very horrible shot on my part. Tried to do the auto-aim thing, I need to break that habit. That's alright. We'll pop out and get this guy really quick.
Enemies got us in their sights. Punched a hole in their armor.
Now we're going to try to help with this OI. Right now we're going to hide behind the carcass of this tank and put some rounds into him from there. There we go. We don't want to take a shot from him, so we're still using that carcass for cover. We've got a friendly OI with us. He's going to keep turning and using his armor and trying to aim at us. So we're going to go behind up here and let our friendly people take care of it. I'm going to go after his artillery that keep trying to shoot.
I see one of them.
And I didn't let that second shot aim all the way, otherwise I probably would have hit and just taken that guy out. That's my own fault. It happens. There we go. One of them down. The other one almost down, and we just need to put one more shot into him. Luckily, we're dodging these rounds pretty good. And yes, he's taken
That's
care
another
of.
kill for our team.
And now we're on 7 spotted targets, 27 penetrations with a fire, 4 crits, 5 kills, 5 spotted target hits, and 3 trap target hits. And I really don't want to go back and have to mess with that OI too much. I'm going to probably sit on cap for a second.
We've reached the enemy base.
We got guys defending our base, so... You know what? No. I think I'm going to go back and try to take that OI out. Because if not, he's just going to drive over here. Because a minute and a half to get back to his cap, he can probably do that pretty easy. So we'll go over here and see what we can do. Oh, enemy Hellcat spotted. He can probably take me out with 2 shots, maybe 3. So we're going to clip him, then we're going to try to move and hopefully we can be faster than his gun. Looks like the OI's shooting at us as well.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Alright, finished off the Hellcat, so that's pretty good. But now that OI is there, and yeah, he's got a lot of health, and we have 77 hit points. So now it's time to try to get out of his
Locked and loaded.
firing line. So we're just going to keep dipping and diving. And, you know, that's where the mobility of this tank comes into play. It's pretty good, mobility-wise. We'll just keep going left and right. Luckily, we dodged that shot.
Ready to fire on target.
You know, I accidentally switched to HE rounds here. I don't know why, but we'll go ahead and, since we're loading into him, and we do an entire 5 damage to him.
Enemy's looking right at us.
But he is the last enemy remaining, and we're down to nothing but premium shells.
Reloading.
So let's see if we can put some more damage into him.
Where'd they go?
Still getting assisted damage from him. And there we go, we got sight on 1 shot, 2 shot, and 3 shots. Not enough to finish him off. Had 4 hit points left, and then artillery killed him.
Best job I ever had.
So yeah, guys, if you use this tank properly, you can probably do a lot better than I do. On that match, we ended up making 55,000 silver. It was our first win of the day, so we got 6,210 experience points. We got our ace tanker 99%, we got a top gun, and a high caliber, and we got a mark of excellence as well. 6 kills, 7 detected. We did almost 3,200 damage. We assisted for just over 1,100, and we had 32 penetrations. So, anyway, guys, that's the Skoda T-25 for you. But anyway, yeah, you guys go out there, kill some shit. I hope to see you guys on the battlefield. And don't forget, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I'll keep trying to bring videos like this to you guys. Anyway, see you later.